we're looking at the field of work, the life of a female lawyer. Describe the female lawyer, the life of that great female lawyer. When I use a word great female lawyer, I'm not saying that there are those who are not great, but anybody who has gone through the process of becoming an advocate or a full lawyer, what is that life? Describe the life of a female lawyer.
Okay, I think I'll grade them in two categories. A female lawyer that is employed, and a female lawyer that is an employer. Well, I'm an employer, but there's also one who is an employee. Now, if you're employed, there are certain choices you don't make as an employed female lawyer. With the decisions are taken by your bosses, and they just delegate you to do certain things. Mostly they can tell you go to upcountry courts, whereas let's say you have a family and you have no say, and it affects your family. Sometimes they give you meet in court, and because of your sexuality, men want to capitalize on that to degrade you and demean you and keep you from not achieving your best. So if you're not confident enough to put that aside and look at the merits and also be tough where a woman's body, but inside you're like a man, it's going to affect your productivity. And at the end of it all, they go with results. Courts go with results. I mean, your employers want results. But that's on the side of the employee, because I've tested both employee and an employer status. I was employed before, and now I have my own, my own farm under to my red, and it has been over 8 years right now in it. And then as an employer, you're faced with so much because the decision making is on you. Like literally everything pertaining the running of the farm is on you. So you find yourself like you're hardworking. You take work even at home. That also affects our relationship, because you take burdens of your clients, of your employees back at home. And it has here, you if you're not careful to disassociate your life, private life, from your work life, then you'll end up intermingling the two of them, and one of them will break the other. Either you not give time to the employees, or you not give enough time to your family. And it will create like a gap in one of them, because one of them will break. And that's probably the challenge also we face as women lawyers, because we either concentrate on working hard to achieving the farm and the status we need to achieve, and beating the cultural norms and everything, but we forget that there are family also that is waiting for family roles at home. You get back home and probably the marriage can speak. You're very tired. You're from a court case. Probably a client has stressed you out. You have children that you have to pick from school, or even though they are picked from school, you have to make sure they are provided for in a home setup.
You have also conjugal rights.
Exactly.
And the man is waiting.
Conjugal rights. And for conjugal rights, I have no say over it, whether you're tired or not.
There
are certain times
sometimes the conjugal rights take away the tiredness.
They have to.
So they are remedies.
No, sometimes I think that's a main effect of also not staying in relationships, because the man will consider, especially if they're not lawyers, they will say, but why is she ever tired? Why doesn't she give me time? It means I'm not a priority. Yet you do not know that you're dealing with so much on your plate at work. You're dealing with an employee that is behaving funny. You're dealing with a client that wants more from you. You probably have a late evening meeting that your husband or your fiancé will suspect either you're in another relationship, whereas you're not, and picking up calls at hours that are ungodly hours that they call. Yet a client needs you, and that's why you're getting from
He has been arrested. He needs his lawyer at court. I mean, at police,
and you're not there.
You need to leave your house and go.
And you're not there. And of course, you cannot explain this to your husband or fiancé 1 time, 2 times, 3 times. He will say, my wife is doing something behind my back. That's why probably there's developed issues of a mistrust in couples. So those are the challenges.